Drawing every day until I reach 1 million subscribers. Like I always say, if I can draw it, then I publish it. Draw the news with Spy Nation. Yo, my ninjas, listen up. A pretty serious one today. I draw the news every day to practice my drawing skills, but today I got to say, R.I.P. Celeste Rivas Hernandez, and justice for that girl. I hope this MF rots in jail for the rest of his life for this one. Oh my god, what a sad story. Now I drew Celeste when this case first broke, so now that this case is actually advancing, I'm doing this update. Didn't want to just keep posting with no facts, like other YouTubers are doing, just milking the story for views. By the way, thank you to all my 3,000 subscribers, and justice for Celeste. Now, let's get into this news. Advocacy groups call for the removal of D4vd's music from streaming platforms due to ethical concerns over profiting from an artist facing serious criminal charges. Streaming platforms are facing pressure to remove the music catalog of artist D4vd following his arrest and first-degree murder charge in the case of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, with advocacy groups arguing that continued streaming raises ethical concerns around profiting from an artist facing serious allegations. The call was reported through a Change.org petition backed by the organization Industry Blackout. The music industry already distanced D4vd from commercial platforms, including label separation and the removal of several collaborative tracks in late 2025. At that time, he had not been formally convicted. Industry Blackout, a collective describing itself as a unified body of Black people across industries committed to changing the community, has led a petition urging Spotify, Apple Music, and other streaming services to remove D4vd's full catalog. In its statement on Change.org, the organization argues that streaming decisions carry moral weight, particularly where allegations involve serious harm to minors. It states that continuing to monetize the artist's music is not a neutral act and raises questions about the responsibilities of platforms beyond commercial distribution. The petition specifically references the ethical debate around separating art from the artist, particularly when criminal proceedings are ongoing. It also stresses that its position is not framed as a judgment on guilt or innocence, but rather on whether platforms should continue to profit from content associated with the case. As of publication, there has been no public response from major streaming platforms addressing the petition directly. D4vd's solo music continues to be streamed on platforms such as Spotify and Apple Music. Some people in the industry say that when an artist is in the news for something controversial, it can actually lead to increased listening driven by curiosity, even if labels or partners are trying to distance themselves. This is one reason some groups are calling for his entire catalog to be removed, arguing that as long as the songs remain available, they can still generate attention and revenue. D4vd, or David Anthony Burke, was charged on April 20th, 2026, with the first-degree M of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. He is also facing other charges, including alleged SA involving a minor, the mutilation of a HB, and possession of CP. Prosecutors say the K may have been connected to an attempt to hide an unlawful relationship, but this is part of the prosecution's argument. The case has already had major consequences for his career. Before he was formally charged, D4vd was dropped by his record label Darkroom/Interscope Records in late 2025. After that, several of his collaborations with other artists were removed from streaming platforms, including songs with Kali Uchis and Holly Humberstone, while some tracks were later re-uploaded or altered without his involvement. One collaboration with the Kid Laroi is still available on streaming services, which shows that not all of his music has been removed in the same way across platforms. D4vd remains in custody after being denied bail. A preliminary evidentiary hearing is scheduled for May 1st, where further details of the prosecution's case are expected to be examined in court. Yo, no lie, this guy never made a dime with me. I never liked or listened to his trash music, and you guys should do the same. Stop giving this guy more money by streaming his trash music. Let's hope his trash music will be off of the internet, never to be seen again. Now, let's get down to business. I'm pretty proud of my drawing of Celeste. I'm getting better at this drawing-ish. So this is how I draw. I draw straight up with ink. No outline, no nothing. Straight up ink. So sometimes I fail, so FN what? I post it anyways. Justice for Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Drawing every day until I reach 1 million subscribers. Like I always say, if I can draw it, then I publish it. Draw the news with Spy Nation. Complex perspectives. Complex drawing. No lie, it was hard to draw. We keep practicing. We keep improving. Thank you to all my 3,000 subscribers. And all the funny comments, y'all make me laugh. See y'all tomorrow, my ninjas. Oh yeah, give me a like on the way out. Come on, you know I deserve it. Go.
Woohoo, Mama like. Who's making this stuff?
Spy Nation. Spy Nation.